Sunrise. The Monster Quest expedition team is in Cameroon, West Africa, and the word spreads that outsiders have arrived to look for the monster.
They have the most contact, or they observe the animal more often than anyone else.
The villagers, known as the Baka, are eager to talk to the Westerners about the creature. They draw an image in the dirt of what they've seen.
Look at that, Bill.
Just to draw with such incredible accuracy, the bulky body, between 3 and 5 claws, you have the head with the facial features of a python.
The locals have virtually no contact with the outside world.
And what's so amazing about this is these people have nothing whatsoever to gain from telling stories because we don't pay them. They get no reward from us for doing this.
To help clarify their descriptions, Bill Gibbons has brought along a set of pictures. These will help determine if they are able to tell the difference between an elephant and a dinosaur.
They live in the forest, so they can easily find the difference between Mokelembembe and another type of animal.
While Gibbons flips the pages, their guide translates. They don't know a bear or deer, but when Gibbons flips the pages to the drawing of a dinosaur, eyes open and fingers point.
This is Mokelembembe which they are, so this is how Mokelembembe look.
This technique is known to some in the scientific community as comparative observations.
Oh, like this?
Every time you talk about Mokelembembe to Bakas or to people who live around the river, they only describe it as animal with a long neck and a head like a snake.
This convinces Gibbons that the sightings are not a case of misidentification.
But we've come to the conclusion that this is definitely a different, unique animal in its own right.
This woman says she saw the animal while fishing with her husband.
The head was like a kind of snake, but it was very long, very long.
Dongjal Touré spotted a large animal coming out of the Ja River while out in a boat.
I saw this animal trying to eat some leaves. The only part of the animal we saw was the head and the neck.
She says her encounter lasted less than a minute, yet left her terrified.
The water was churning. The boat was shaking like an earthquake. Everything was shaking in the river. I felt very afraid.
Her sighting was of something she could not explain.
I've never seen another one since I've lived in the village.